If you're feeling really stressed or worried about money at the moment, the first thing to say is you are not alone. There's so many people going through this right now, and I know it's a really, really difficult situation. So we're going to be using EFT Tapping, emotional freedom technique, to help you to calm your mind and body so you feel more able to deal with your current situation. Now, I'm Susanna Butcher. I'm a money mindset coach working with women in business to help them to heal from money trauma, realise their infinite worthiness and create more abundance and success in their lives and business. So what I'm going to be helping today is with the I'm worried about money scenario. And, you know, I've been through this myself. I know how incredibly difficult it is. The problem is what tends to happen when we have these, you know, deep anxieties and stresses about money is that all of our energy is going to our body. It's fueling us, okay, because of this fight, flight, freeze response. We're either going to run or we're going to fight, or we are going to just freeze. And we haven't got much capacity to think straight. We lose our logical thinking mind, our creative solutions that we can usually come up with in our minds. And we're more prone to make these rash decisions when it comes to money stuff. So rather than, taking a step back, looking after ourselves, calming down, we immediately oh my God, what do I need to do now? Money, I need to do this, sell this, do this, da-da-da-da-da. And we lose all sense of perspective. So we really want to calm things down a little bit. So first of all, what we're going to do is just think about a scenario over the past week where you felt emotionally activated when it comes to money stuff. So when you've really felt that stress or worry coming up. So it might help you to just kind of close your eyes. You might want to just think back over your week. Maybe there was a particular memory that comes up where you were feeling really stressed. Maybe you made a decision that you regret now around money. Maybe you found yourself in a really difficult emotional state when it comes to money. And what we're going to do is just rate the intensity of that emotion on a scale of 1 to 10. So 10 is really highly activated emotionally, really feeling kind of triggered. And 0, it would be calm and neutral. So just rate yourself on that scale anywhere between 1 and 10 as to your emotional activation right now. And what we're going to do is bring that down through the tapping. Okay, so before we get started, just taking a nice deep calming breath. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then just tapping on the karate chop point, repeating after me. Ideally out loud if you can, if you feel brave enough and safe enough to do so. But if not, you can just say it in your head. So even though I'm always feeling really worried and stressed about money, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I feel so stressed and frustrated and overwhelmed when it comes to money, it's okay. I'm doing the best I can in these really difficult situations, circumstances. And I honour all these feelings. Even though I feel completely trapped, paralysed by this situation, part of me just wants to run away. Part of me just wants to hide under the duvet, curl up in a ball. I choose to deeply and completely love, honour, and accept myself. And then up to the eyebrow point. All this stress and worry about money, it's really hard. It's really damn hard. Side of the eye, there's so much pressure. I feel like I'm under so much pressure. Under the eye, it's really hard to know what to do. How can I make decisions like this? Under the nose, it feels like I'm literally stuck in motion. I want to take action, but I don't know what to do. It's really hard. Chin point, and I don't know what to do for the best. Collarbone point, I always feel like I'm so worried about money. And it's so frustrating. Under the arm, how the hell am I supposed to keep positive with all this going on? Side of the eye. Sorry, top of the head. I really want to be this positive business owner, but how can I do that when I feel so stressed and worried? Eyebrow point. And I feel so trapped in this situation. Side of the eye. And sometimes it feels really scary. Under the eye. And I see all this stuff about prices increasing, cost of living increasing, crisis. And I just don't know what to do. Under the nose. What if things turn out really bad? Chin point. I'm feeling all this lack and scarcity, and it's horrible. Collarbone point. There's not enough money. Just feels like there's not enough. Just feels like money is really scarce and lacking. Under the arm. And it's really lonely and isolating being in a situation like this. Top of the head, I can't tell anyone about it. Can't really share it. Just feel so lonely. Eyebrow point. And all this worry about money just feels like it's always there. Always in the back of my mind. Side of the eye. Sometimes even when things are okay, I still have this fear around money. This worry. Under the eye. This fear that I'm going to lose it, or it's going to be taken away, or it's going to run out. It's really scary. Under the nose. And part of me really blames myself. Feels like this is all my fault. Chin point. If I was better, if I was a better business owner, if I was more successful, if I was more qualified, if I was braver, then maybe I wouldn't be here now. With all this worry about money. Collarbone point. And I feel like such a failure sometimes. Under the arm. All this worry about money just feels so restricting. To think about it all the time. It's like I'm trapped in this cycle of there's not enough, and then it's okay for a bit, and then there's not enough, and then it's okay for a bit. This relentless cycle. Top of the head. And I feel so, and I just want you to really express how you're feeling here. There's no judgment, no shame, just really say how you feel. Just let it all out at this point. You might want to swear, be angry, frustrated, overwhelmed. Just let it all out here. You're safe in your body. We're tapping to honour these feelings. That's why we're here. We're honouring these feelings so that we can let them go. Okay, we're going to do a few more rounds. Money can feel so emotional. So many emotions tied up with money. Side of the eye. And when I think about this, I can feel it in my body. And I can feel it in my... And again, this is another fill in the blank. So just say where you feel this in your body. You might feel some discomfort or tension. Just say where you feel it and what you're feeling. Under the eye. Maybe this is showing me that there are some old wounds around this, and that's okay. Maybe there's some old trauma when it comes to money, some past event that was really difficult around money. Under the nose. Maybe this is an area that I can explore further. Maybe there's some healing work that I can do, and that's okay. Chin point. This is a complex topic, and there are so many triggers when it comes to money and emotions. You are not alone. Collarbone point. The way I'm feeling right now is not my fault. This is not my fault. My circumstances do not equate to my worth. Under the arm. This is not my fault. I'm programmed for survival. Top of the head. And when I fear that there's not enough, my nervous system reacts. It's not my fault. Eyebrow point. I'm open to feeling calmer about this. I'm open to that. Side of the eye. Because how can I deal with this situation when I'm so stressed and worried? How can I deal with it? Under the eye. This is not an easy situation, but I'm willing to try and feel calmer about it. Under the nose. I can acknowledge how hard things are and how hard things have been without losing my head. Chin point. And there are so many people going through this. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. It might feel like it, but I'm not alone. Collarbone point. And this feast and famine cycle is really common with business owners. It's so common. Top of the head. I choose to deal with this with a calm mind and body. Top of the head. I love and accept myself in this moment. We'll do 2 more rounds. Eyebrow point. Just for today, I'm open to letting some of this go. Some of this worry and stress go. Side of the eye. Just for today, I'm open to finding creative solutions to my problems. Under the eye. I'm more powerful than I realise. I'm more powerful than I realise. Under the nose. And I'm not helpless. I am not helpless. There are things I can do. Chin point. And I'm doing one of them right now. I'm tapping. I'm calming my nervous system. Calming my mind and body. That's one thing I can do. Another thing I can do is look after myself. Eat well, sleep well, exercise. And the next thing I can do is meditate. Another way to calm my mind and body, to help me to get more perspective, to help me to find these solutions that I need. Collarbone point, because no good ever comes from acting from a place of fear and stress and anxiety. Under the arm. So I offer myself love, compassion around this, and I'm going to stop beating myself up. I'm going to treat myself with loving kindness. I'm doing my best. Top of the head. I'm fully capable of managing this situation calmly. I am capable of managing this situation calmly. So final round now. Just going to really slow things down here, okay? I allow my breath to slow, and it can help just if you want to just take a couple of breaths here, really as slowly as you can, especially on the exhale. So breathe in and exhale and linger there as long as feels comfortable. Side of the eye, allowing my breath to slow, just calming things down. Again, continuing with those breaths. Under the eye, I am safe and I feel relaxed. Or I'm beginning to feel more relaxed. It's okay if you're not there yet. Under the nose, I give myself permission to let go of some of the stress and worry and anxiety around this. I give myself permission to let some of it go. I don't need to hold on to all this. It is not serving me. Chin point. I choose to make financial decisions rationally from a place of calm. Collarbone point. I choose to be fully open to any signs or opportunities when it comes to money. I choose to be fully open to things which may present to me. I become more aware of those things. Under the arm, and I always honour my emotions. I always honour them. It can be really hard to feel it, but I honour those emotions and I promise to feel them. Top of the head, and I open my heart to gratitude even in tough times. And it can be really hard to find things in tough times, but there are things. Just 3 simple things every day to feel grateful for. Okay, just stop tapping there. Nice deep breath. Just keeping your eyes closed for a moment if you feel comfortable to do so. Just reminding yourself how powerful you are, that you're more powerful than you realise, that you've come through so much already and come out the other side. You're so resilient, and it is hard, but you can get through it. Giving yourself that permission to just always honour those feelings. Reminding yourself that your brain is this amazing supercomputer. It's there to help you. It's there to help you find these creative solutions. So you're really just bringing peace into your heart now. Bringing peace, calmness into your heart. Being brave, standing in your power. And then when you're ready, let's take another nice deep breath and let go. And hopefully you're feeling a bit more zen after that. What we're going to do now is just check in again. So like we did at the beginning, just thinking back to a time over the past week where you felt that real emotional activation when it comes to money. Okay, and we're going to remeasure, and hopefully that emotional activation has reduced a little bit for you now. If it hasn't, that's okay. You can just repeat this tapping process, and if you feel like you want to make it a bit more personal to you, you can, say what you feel like you want to say instead of following the script that I presented to you. You can make it your own a little bit, slow it down, and really just try and get all those feelings out, because that will help you to begin to come from a more calm and grounded place. So before you go, I just wanted to share with you my brand new mini course, which is completely free. It's called Worthy and Wealthy. It's a simple, I think there's about 5 to 10 minute videos in there to really help you to increase your feelings of worthiness when it comes to money, and realise your infinite power as well, and your uniqueness. You can register for that free mini course at the www.theabundancehub.com. I'll make sure that's included in the video for you. There's loads of other little bits and bobs in there as well. There's a few more free things for you, but I'd love to share that course with you because I know it's going to be really, really impactful. If you work your way through it, by the way, you will earn yourself engagement points, and you'll be able to unlock a few little bonus videos as well. So thank you so much for tapping with me today. Have a calm and peaceful day. Bye.